So you can't get a credit card or a loan because you don't have a credit history. But in order to build a credit history, you need a credit card or a loan? That sounds like it's going to be a problem. Because if someday you want to buy a car, own a home, or even start your own business, you'll likely need a strong credit score to help you achieve these goals. So where do you begin if you've never had credit before? By the end of this video, you'll know 5 ways you can start building your credit from absolute scratch. And I'm speaking from first-hand experience because I personally used several of these strategies to build my credit from zero after I moved to the United States in 2016. So let's dive in. First, let's talk about student credit cards. Student credit cards are similar to typical credit cards, but they're specifically designed for college students with little to no credit history. Banks often have a more relaxed eligibility criteria for these types of cards, making them an accessible option for students without a credit history. However, without any credit history, the bank has no way to gauge how likely you are to repay them, and that's why these cards usually come with lower credit limits and can have higher interest rates. Since these cards function like traditional credit cards, it's crucial to use them responsibly. This means paying your balance in full and on time to avoid accumulating debt and damaging your credit. If you're not a student or you've been turned down for a student card for any reason, there's an alternative you can explore: the secured credit card, which we'll talk about next. A secured credit card is a special type of credit card designed for people who are new to credit or trying to improve poor credit history. It functions like a regular credit card, but with a key difference: a security deposit. Here's how they work. When you apply for a secured card, you'll need to provide a security deposit, typically between $200 and $500, as collateral for the credit card company. That's why they don't require you to have a credit score to access one. The security deposit acts as a safety net for the credit card company in case you fail to make your credit card payments. The security deposit determines your credit limit. So for instance, a $300 deposit will likely result in a $300 credit limit. Once you have the secured card, you can use it to make purchases like groceries or online shopping, just as you would a regular credit card. And it's important to remember that you're borrowing money and you need to pay it back. Just like regular credit cards, your usage behavior will be reported to the credit bureaus, and responsible usage will help establish a positive credit history over time. As your credit improves, some companies may offer to convert your secured card to an unsecured one. When they do this, they'll return your security deposit and potentially increase your credit limit. Not all credit card issuers offer this, so make sure your secured card offers a pathway to an unsecured card. A key benefit of this is that it enables you to preserve the length of your credit history. Just ask your issuer to carry over the secured card account information, such as the opening date and the account number, to your new unsecured card. In my opinion, the best secured card on the market is the Discover It Secured Credit Card. It doesn't charge any annual fees and offers perks like cashback and no foreign transaction fees. Plus, starting 7 months from account opening, Discover automatically reviews your account to see if you're eligible to be upgraded to an unsecured line of credit. I'm not sponsored by Discover, I just really like the card, so if you're in the market for a secured card, I highly recommend checking them out. Now, building credit takes time. However, there are ways to potentially speed up the process, and one such way is by becoming an authorized user. This can be a helpful strategy for building your credit because it essentially allows you to piggyback on the account holder's positive credit history and responsible credit management. When you're added as an authorized user, the account's positive payment history, credit utilization, and age become part of your credit report, and these are all important components of your credit score. If you want to learn more about the components that make up your credit score, watch this video here. But in short, if the primary account holder has a long positive credit history and maintains a low credit utilization ratio, it can significantly improve your credit profile. And as a result, you may see an increase in your credit score. That said, there are some important considerations. If the primary cardholder misses payments or carries a high balance, it could harm your credit score. And while being an authorized user doesn't make you financially responsible for the debt, it's crucial to establish ground rules and trust with the primary cardholder to prevent any potential misuse of the account. You'll need to work together to keep the credit card account in good standing. Becoming an authorized user can help give you a kickstart, but know that it's not a substitute for having your independent credit accounts. It's important to eventually establish and manage your own credit accounts independently to have a well-rounded and self-sustaining credit profile. The next strategy is to apply for a credit builder loan. Unlike traditional loans, credit builder loans are specifically designed to help individuals establish or rebuild their credit. When you apply for and are approved for a credit builder loan, the lender deposits a small amount of money into a savings account or a certificate of deposit in your name, serving as collateral to secure the loan. You then make regular on-time monthly payments on the loan, and these payments get reported to the major credit bureaus. This helps establish a positive credit history over time. Once you've paid off the loan, along with any associated interest and fees, you get the initial deposit back. So unlike traditional loans where you receive the borrowed funds upfront and repay it back over time, with a credit builder loan, you make fixed payments to the lender and then get access to the loan amount at the end of the loan term. A credit builder loan gives you a chance to demonstrate your ability to manage on-time payments, and since your payment history is a big factor in determining your credit score, this can help you establish good credit. Credit builder loans may come with fees and, in some cases, minimal interest rates, so be sure to shop around and read the T's and C's so you understand what you're signing up for. My next tip is to regularly check your credit report and score. This is an important step for anyone building their credit score from scratch or working on improving it. Doing so can yield several advantages. First, it can help you identify errors or discrepancies in your credit history that might be negatively affecting your score. Second, monitoring your credit report can enable you to promptly detect and address any signs of identity theft. And additionally, it can help you pinpoint areas for improvement, such as making timely payments or reducing credit card balances, which can have a positive impact on your credit score. You can get a free credit report from each of the 3 major credit bureaus once a year through annualcreditreport.com. Additionally, you can use free services like Credit Karma to keep an eye on your score and leverage their insights to take the necessary steps to improve and maintain a healthy credit score. Now, these steps are going to help you get started on your credit building journey, but earning an excellent credit score requires you to use credit responsibly. In a nutshell, this involves paying your bills on time, keeping your credit utilization ratio low, single digits if possible, building a credit history early and maintaining it over time, if necessary, managing a diverse mix of credit types, and finally, spacing out your credit inquiries. For a deep dive on each of these, I encourage you to check out my credit cards playlist, which I'll link right over here. Building good credit takes time and patience, but it's well worth the effort. It's not something to fixate over though. As you consistently demonstrate responsible credit use, your credit score is guaranteed to increase. And over time, as you establish a positive credit history, you'll gain access to better financial opportunities, lower interest rates on loans, and a stronger financial foundation to build on. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with someone who might benefit. It would mean a lot to me. That's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye for now.